Now that we have our story narrated from the news, and mine's only partially there, I'm going to show you how to add what's called the B-roll so that you can have images that match what you're saying. Now remember, the first shot that we ever learned was the establishing shot. If you go to My Media and click Shared, you will see all the media that I've shared with you. And you want to find the one that shows the whole cafeteria. And automatically, let's bring that down to video 1. Now it's very important that you click on the 3 dots and you click mute track. Mine says unmute track because I have already muted it. Yours will say mute track. Click on it so that it's silent. We don't want all the noise from the cafeteria. Then if I click through this a little bit, you can see at the end where the kids noticed the camera. So I'm going to come back and make sure that I shorten it up so at least that part is not showing. Now, let's listen to what I'm saying so we can get images that match what I'm saying.
Of foods from Arbor Management this year. Arbor, who outbid the previous supplier Aramark, offers students main courses throughout the Muhammad schools.
Okay, so I'm going to show something that shows main courses. So I'm going to back that up just a little bit more because that's an awful lot of cafeteria. This is where I start talking about Arbor. I'm going to bring down the student with their food. I'm going to go through this, move my playhead a little bit at a time until, see if there's anything I really don't want in there. Okay, so I'm just going to shorten that one and use it for a few seconds. Let's see what I'm saying now.
Throughout the Muhammad schools. Student favorites include pizza.
Okay, so now that I'm talking about pizza, I'm going to pull the pizza footage down, and now I'll just make my one here go all the way to the pizza. And I'm definitely going to go through this and find some good shots because the camera moves a lot when I was filming this. And good editing is what we're learning here. You're not going to have the camera moving around a lot in your footage. Don't show the floor. I've had people turn the project in where they show the floor like this. That is not a sign that you did editing if you're showing the floor. I'm going to come right about here and see how this looks. Okay, there's kind of a good shot of a student taking a piece of pizza. I'll wait till it's not blurry. I'm going to hit my scissors. I'm going to put all that first part in the trash. I'm going to pull this big long segment back over, and I'm going to use my scroll bar. I can also zoom in and out with this down in the corner to make it easier to see everything. So now I'm going to hit this again.
Student favorites include pizza, nachos, and mini corn dogs.
Okay, so I'm going to go back just a little bit. I'm going to hit the scissors. I'm going to put the rest of this in the trash, and I'm going to look for the corn dogs. Now the corn dogs are in this great big segment where she's making the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches right here. It's a very long one, and it's best just to kind of drag the mouse through until you see some corn dogs in the shot. So I'm going to keep going. I'll go ahead and hit the scissors, erase what I have so far because I still haven't found the corn dogs. Okay, I'm going to click on the scissors again. Okay, here I can kind of see some over here, and I want them to be clear. So here's a far away shot. The camera's still moving, still moving. Okay, there it's kind of still, so I could use that shot for a couple of seconds. I don't know if I like the sink in the background, so I'm going to wait because right after this shot, I'll be able to see the corn dogs up close, like right there. So I'm going to move back a little bit right there. I'm going to hit the scissors, get rid of all that other stuff again, start pushing this piece back over.
Corn dogs.
Okay, so that's, I'm already saying corn dogs. I'm going to shorten that one.
Pizza, nachos, and mini corn dogs.
Okay, boom, right there. So now I'm going to get rid of the rest of that. So you're going to continue on. You would have the rest of your story here. There's places where you talk about produce, where you can make sure you're showing kids reaching for apples. Part of that clip also shows kids scooping the fruit. So you could do the apples on one part of video one. You could do the blueberries at a different section. There's some good footage here of someone reaching for the milk. Okay, so when you say the meals all come with certain things, you could show that. On this clip, you want to make sure you get rid of this beginning part where somebody's tray is right in the camera. You want to be able to see the person back here clearly. So you definitely have to edit off the beginning of this one as well. So those are some things to think about as you finish putting your B-roll along with your audio clip so that you have a really good production. Make sure when you're done, you click finish, click on your Google Drive, and click export.